Hello, I'm Katie Hendricks, and I'm continuing our exploration of our new integrity deck, which is really designed to give you both images, words, experiences to align you in your body, in your heart, in your relationships, so that you can enjoy a life that's in alignment and much more full of ease. So today I'm looking at the realm of healthy responsibility. And so from our integrity deck, which you've probably already been introduced to if you're watching this, the integrity cards that have to do with responsibility are some of my favorite, but also I think some of the most difficult for humans, because we're really talking about and we're exploring the human tendency to want to be right and how powerful that is, and the shot of adrenaline that we get when we're being right, and that kind of glee of being right. It's so powerful that actually taking responsibility, people get confused with being wrong. If I'm taking responsibility, that means it's my fault. And the culture really supports that. Like, to find out who's responsible is really whose fault is it. And what we're really talking about is our ability to respond rather to react. And reacting always has that closed sort of cringing or defending, but it has that sense of not being open to discovery. Now, at the heart of responsibility is getting curious. In fact, this card about responsibility, the statement says, I create openness to learning in and from all my experiences and collaborations. So I'm open to learning from all of my experiences. And even experiences that I might think, oh man, there was nothing to learn there except maybe to walk away. But that openness to learning, the growth mindset, as we know, is the one that allows you to be most successful in life. And the question here, by what means can I shift readily and easily from blame to wonder? So our favorite move that we make, we call it it's really the wonder move, is that we go from the ways that you try to be right. And you can do that with yourself as well. You can blame yourself, you can blame others, you can blame the world. So wonder is not just lying down and letting people roll over you. That's a feint. But actually shifting into curiosity, we use the creating that delicious sound inside, which literally shifts you from critical brain to wonder brain. And in that you could just float out in your mind or inside, I wonder what I could learn from this. I wonder what I could discover. Ooh, I really want to be right. So given that I really want to be right, how do I feel that in my body? Where am I contracting in my body that's keeping me from being open to learning, open to discovery? And that both the images on the card, which are really about open space, and the questions and statements can allow you to become more and more response able. The other thing I want to say about responsibility is that it's actually reclaiming your creativity. We are always creating, and we're always getting the results of what we've created. And so getting curious about what have I created by looking at the results. So, for example, I reach for my glass of water here and I knock it over. I go, what could I learn from that? I wasn't actually looking at the glass when I went to pick it up. I was a little bit ahead of myself. So even with things that look like, oh, that just happened, that's just an accident, there might be something to learn. So responsibility is the ability to respond. And also looking at whenever you're reacting instead of responding, you're in fear. So this one is a great one to combine your fear melters with, the sense of, oh yeah, I just got scared, I froze, so let me do a little wiggle with my let me do a little oozing, because often responsibility gets confused for blame, and that comes from fight. So if I'm in getting some oozing going and then creating the and then wondering. And then I often find that my answers come later. They don't come right then, but they'll come from something that I hear on the radio, or some music that is going by me on the road, or a conversation that people are having next to me. So let yourself open to wonder, and then let life deliver to you what your next learning opportunity is, to allow you to be more and more responsive in this fabulous life that we're in. Thanks.